after we explain the definition of software testing, we will now talk about the test process. The test process is the steps that we go through in order to test our software. Any test process consists of three basic parts: planning, design, and execution. So at the beginning, we write our test plan, our test strategy, we analyze our software, then we design our test cases, our test scenarios, we choose our environment, we write our testing scripts, which is the code if we are using automation testing, then we execute the software, find defects, report them, and perform retesting and regression testing, then write test summary report and test progress report. But this is not the only test process. This is the simple test process, okay? Like we say here, there is no one universal test process for software testing. If you search in Google, for example, you will find many test processes. But now we will explain the test process that was provided by the ISTQB in the 2018 syllabus. So it is considered as the latest test process in our field. So our test process consists of 7 activities. It begins with planning, we have design in the middle, and execution at the last. But there are more activities. We begin by test planning, monitoring and control, analysis, design, implementation, execution, and completion. So at the beginning, we write our test plan. Then, while we are moving in our project, we begin to monitor our progress, okay? We begin to compare our actual progress to the expected progress that is written inside the plan. If they are the same, we continue in our project. If there is a difference between them, we perform control activities. So control activities are any corrective actions that we should use in order to follow our plan. Then we analyze our requirements, we read the requirements, we search for defects inside it, and we analyze it in order to find the test conditions or the test scenarios. The test conditions are, for example, we read the requirements, so we can say we have a test condition, which is we want to verify login with Facebook. We want to verify login with email. We want to verify that the user can add items to the cart. Then after analysis, we begin test design. In test design, we begin to write our test cases. So the test condition, which is verify login, for example, is divided into more than one test case. The test case writing is a very important skill for software testers, and we will discuss this skill in the next section in our course. Then after designing our test cases, we begin the implementation. We organize our test cases into test suites, we design our test environment, and the environment is the place that we will begin our testing on. So the environment may be a simulator or an emulator or Google Chrome, Firefox, Android 7.1, Windows 10, and so on. Then we execute the tests, find defects, report them, perform retesting and regression testing. Then we finish our work, write test progress reports and test summary reports. This is the theoretical part of the test process, but we will apply the test process using TestLink tool when we go further in our course. In the next section, we will talk about the different test levels and we will explain who is responsible for each test level.